They didn't slow down. They put a fucking rocket up their ass. And that's what we did. So instead of slowing down or turning down work, we put some rockets up it. And that's how we supercharged our fast growth, whilst also, you know, deciding to turn down what's not a right fit. And I've decided to fly out to Aruba and spend Christmas and New Year for the next, well, it could be anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks or even longer. It all just depends on how crazy this whole stuff is going on in the UK lasts for, really. But yeah, I'm spending my Christmas and New Year here, and I have a boat booked for New Year's Eve, ready to celebrate a brand new 2021. So now I'm just going to switch off, time to kind of relax and think about, you know, plans for 2021. So we've come to Baby Beach, which is on the other side of the island. We've hired a Jeep for the day and we're exploring. So ignore me today, I've literally got no makeup on, I've not even brushed my hair. It was New Year's Eve last night and I've just got straight up and come out in the sun, and yeah. I'm just kind of thinking about where it all started and what I've learned in particular, because I think especially in the last year things have just gone so fast, so it's hard for me often to actually reflect and remember what I've been through and what sort of problems I had to solve and questions that I had to answer. And I guess the first problem that we had to solve is fast growth. So I remember in January time, Mark Grove, he's a digital PR that joined us around that time, actually, it was around December.
How is it, Mark? Describe the taste.
Tastes like feet.
What does it smell like?
Feet.
And he pulled me aside at the time and said, Carrie, it's growing super fast. We're getting clients left, right and centre contact us, and we're winning nearly every single one of them. Like, I remember thinking, like, yeah, you are right, but I didn't want to show fear. I remember feeling like I didn't want to show to the rest of the business and the rest of the team, like, yeah, I feel the same, like it's scary. Probably there's a time where we have to start turning down work, or, you know, creating a bit of a waiting list. And that's something that we thought about. I kind of spoke to Ken Wright about it. I said, you know, do you think we should slow things down? What's your opinion about it? Because I'm a little bit in my head panicking, and you can see that, you know, Mark and a couple of other staff mentioned it. You know, we're busy.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
He sent me a link to an article, and it was a Social Chain one, which are clearly an agency that have grown to super fast, and, you know, young people, etc. And it said that they earn 1.4 million in their first year, and in the second year they predict to earn 6 million. They didn't slow down. They put a fucking rocket up their ass. And that's what we did. So instead of slowing down or turning down work, we put some rockets up it. And that's how we supercharged our fast growth, whilst also, you know, deciding to turn down what's not a right fit. So in last week's vlog we talked about the Rise at 7 Christmas rum, and we're actually doing a giveaway, so we have around, well, quite a lot of bottles left, and if you want one, all you have to do is comment below, so just leave a little like hands up emoji or something like that, and we're going to choose 3 people to be sent a bottle of rum home, a Rise at 7 branded one. So yeah, leave your comments below, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll choose a winner. I think we've never gone down the beating, you know, competition on price, because we're all about value. What we have is better ideas than anybody else, and so the value from us and what makes us different is what people come to us and pay for. And we also brought in a rule of the 3 F's. So the 3 F's, I tweeted about this, and it's fun, fame or finance. There's a lot of brands that have come to us that have big budgets, but I knew they would make my life hell, in terms of they probably wouldn't sign off fun ideas, they're probably not ambitious like we are, probably not push boundaries like we do, maybe they have, you know, a big internal team that is very kind of time consuming to go through all the process of sign off. So I turned down £1 million account because I knew they'd ruin my life. I knew that it wouldn't be fun working on them. And we started Rise at 7 because we wanted to do fun work that made us famous, and also work that made our clients famous. That's what we are. And yeah, if they didn't take these 3 Fs, we just said no. And then the last thing that we invested in was training. So training was a big part of 2020. We have 54 staff, which is insane, by the way, like 1 year old and having 54 staff. And some of the experience that we've got as well. So we always say we're a new agency on the block, but we're not new to the industry. Some of us have been working in SEO for 15 plus years, from Just Eat, agencies like Saatchi, Mediacom, My Prospect. We have some insane talents that's joined us at Rise at 7, but we didn't have enough. We needed more. We kept winning and winning and winning, and especially in the PR department. I think we have about 26, something like that. Training was a massive part of it. So we had to get, you know, young interns, execs up to kind of strategist level as fast as possible, and it's worked. Our training and onboarding is insane, but that's all part of our investment. We have an amazing onboarding process, amazing training process, so that people can literally join the industry and learn as fast as possible. And I don't think that's a problem. We have a lot of, the problem, what we had when we first started is a lot of senior people. So we grew super fast. We won big accounts from day one. We had Kath Gibson, Go Compare, Odie, and all join us at once. So imagine that we had to hire senior people that could handle that. So we had a bunch of senior, top heavy people, and then we needed, so the younger ones, the interns, people that we could train and get up. Because if I'm completely honest, there's only so much talent in digital PR industry. There is only so many people that you could actually go and hire. So instead of kind of going and headhunting them, we thought, let's create them. Let's be the agency that creates the next level of digital PR talent. And it's worked. They're insane. Somebody was pulling 6 pints 6 months ago and now running campaigns for Xbox. Our onboarding on training has been massive in 2020, but it's actually our biggest focus in 2021. And then what we also did was started turning down projects, so one-off project works, whether that's across like a month or a couple of months. What happened was we was obviously growing super fast, sorry my throat, and what we need from clients at that time is commitment. So being a young agency, you go and hire, you win accounts, you go and hire, and what happens in that point is you might win, you know, 10 projects all lasting a month or 2 months. You hire staff and then they drop off. We couldn't risk that. We couldn't risk that, especially during the, you know, the demand that we had. We had people queuing at our doors. We had clients that we said, sorry, but you know, we can start in 3 months, and that was fine. We kind of created a queue system, and that worked, and it was fair. We was in demand, but yeah, we turned down projects and only went for retained work for a very long time. So we only accepted anything minimum of 6 to 12 months. It's just how it is.
So this is my dream meal: chips, garlic bread, and nachos. Oh, and a strawberry daiquiri, but I've drank it all. But yeah, that is the Carrie Rose special. Bird eating our nachos. It's got a chip. Here they all come, look. My eyes are scary. Jack! Did you see that?
What?
It just puffed up.
Yeah, they do.
Life of running a vlog from the other side of the world. Internet is absolutely shite, and trying to upload video clips takes hours.